Hello and welcome to the part 2 of Turok to any percent speedrun tutorial. In this part I'll be covering Death Marshes. This is the shortest level, but it does have a few tricks in it. However, this will probably be the shortest part of the speedrun tutorial. So first of all, I'm going to show you there are two ways to cross this first area. The slower one is infinitely more consistent, but it's about 5 or 6 seconds slower. It basically goes around the intended way, and then I'm going to show you a faster one, but the faster one is pretty inconsistent and pretty hard. If you get it first try, though, it can save a few seconds. It's only faster to get it first or second try. If you get it third try, it's about tied, and if you get it more 4 tries or more, then that's slower than doing it the intended way. So first, the intended way, you want to go on the left side here, jump across. You can pick up the shotgun shells only if you really need them. You should be fine with the amount you normally have entering this level, but if you're especially low, you might want to pick them up. So here, this part is really straightforward. Just jump, try to not land in the poisonous water because that's going to kill you. Make sure you get the key, and then be careful, there's a worm here, you can just go around it. Here you're going to be looking left, strafing left, so you see this jump coming. It's a bit easier to make it. And from here, you climb the ladder and go to the next area. Now I'm going to show you the faster one. The faster one is very tricky and quite inconsistent. You want to be going this way, and once you get here, quick save, because you might die. Now from here, you want to jump across to this platform, but the water will kill you pretty much instantly. So what you want to do is jump in the water and just do 2 quick bounces on the water and hope you don't die. This, however, is quite inconsistent and quite tricky to do. So if you get it first or second try, you're saving time, however. So bounce. See, like, I did get the bounce correctly, but I had already spent enough time in the water to kill me. So even though I did get the trick, I still died. Sometimes you just die instantly like that. There's nothing you can do. There you go. So once you get it, you backtrack until you reach the key. And from here, you want to go back the same way. The satchel charge is completely useless because we're not going to beat the mission. Alright. So here, you want to pick up the Mag 60. And from here, there are 2 things you can do. I'm going to show you the safer one, I'd say, but it's a little slower. So what you want to do here, you want to go on the right side. And when you reach the tower, turn right. And pick up the grenade launcher. Once you have that, just come back here and get the level key and move on to the warp. Just be careful though, because the green goo here, if you spend too much time in it, you'll die. So when you stand, you'll take damage pretty quickly. So what you want to do here is instead jump as soon as you land in it. So just jump like that, and then you can spend a lot more time here without dying. You will eventually take damage though, like that. I did take damage. So you can spend like 10 times more time in the glue that way. However, the faster one, and the one I actually use, is to skip the grenade launcher altogether. Because while it is useful in River of Souls to have it, I don't think it's useful enough to offset the time loss you get from picking it up in Death Marshes. So the way I'm actually taking is jumping up here and then going right to the level key. So this is maybe about 5 to 10 seconds faster, but this means you won't have grenade launcher in River of Souls. But I'll show you strategies on how to get around that though. So here, get around this guy, get around this guy. You don't need to kill them. They're fairly easy to go around without having to kill them. Here you want to activate the warp portal right here. You need to see the checkpoint station located text. If it doesn't appear, you need to go back, because you'll be warping here at the end of the run. Alright, so the next one is the tower skip. Here you can just go around here, or you can also go this way. I'm not sure if it's actually faster though. You can kill this guy with an explosive shell, just so he doesn't bother you. The tower here, this is the intended method. You just climb up and then jump down on this side. However, it's a little faster to jump here, grab the ledge, and then jump around the wall. But this jump is pretty hard, and you have to be careful about it. If you hug the wall too much, you'll get stuck. So make sure you take it large. You just go around it a lot more. Here, it's actually better to be strafing left for this bridge, just because you'll see the shredder more clearly when you get here. And then coming back, you want to be strafing left for this part as well, so you can see this corner and grab the plasma rifle. You can keep plasma rifle for a little bit. You can use it on this next guy here if you want, but it's not necessary. Here you must turn right to go on this bridge. It's 90 degrees to the right. So on this bridge, just go until you see the armored Perlin at the very end, which is about now. There he is. So now you can shoot these guys. Once they die, this door opens. If you kill them early enough, the door opens in a way that never slows you down. Here, make sure you go around on the right side. It's a few seconds faster. And now you get to the feather. To get to the feather, it's pretty easy. You just have to jump across like that. But you must not jump too early like this, because then you won't make it. It seems easy to jump like right here, because that's where you're the highest, so that you would think that's the best way to play, best place to jump from. But it's actually better to jump about here, because even though you're slightly lower, the increased distance is better. So by jumping here, you can make it. If you jump too low, like this, you won't make it, because then your jump just doesn't get high enough to reach it. And if you jump too early, same thing, you won't reach it. So just the right amount of, going down on the slope before jumping. Here you can cut corners, but it's kind of tricky and dangerous. So you can also just alternate strafing like that. Now get this switch and go back the same way you came from. And now you can enter this portal. This portal will give you the Whispers talisman. From now on you can go in poisonous water, so this will be useful in a few minutes. I said Whispers, I meant the Breath of Life talisman. Alright. Here you want to be strafing left so it's easier to get back here. Same jump as before, but now you go this way. Here I usually turn on the map just so I can see the little corners here and hug the wall perfectly. This guy, you don't need to kill him. Now jump on this rock and you gotta go on this ledge. So you want to strafe right and just jump into that corner. Just be careful not to jump too late, because you might just lose height. just jump pretty early on and grab the ledge. You can jump on this and then grab. I don't know why I'm messing it up though, it's not that hard. Okay. So yeah, just make that jump basically. Practice it. Now use Shredder explosive shells and shoot at every gate. This will kill all of the raptors. Then this door will open. Shoot both these guys and this will open. Now you failed the mission, but you're back at the beginning. You want to be going to the nearest checkpoint station. So you can swim here and just repeat the same route basically. Go up the ladder. The first checkpoint station is right at the entrance of the next area. So at this point you should have all the keys, the feather and the breath of life. So you can exit Death Marshes. Before you do so though, you need to get the ammo refill. Health refills should not be useful for any percent on easy. You shouldn't really need to get one anywhere. However, the ammo refills will be used a lot, so you want to get one here. And then you want to quick warp. The way the menu works, like the way things are placed, once you get the ammo, your cursor will be perfectly on quick warp. So you just have to click, and then once you click on quick warp, the hub will be exactly on your cursor, so you can click again. And then the cursor will be on no, so you need to move up the mouse just a little bit. So with practice, you can just quick warp hub yes. So that's great because it's a lot faster than, you know, like, taking your time on this menu. So you're gonna be here. Just go right to this portal. You should have the door opened. I already showed in the Port of Adia section that when you enter Death Marshes, you want to open this door, and then go here, so that when you get here after Death Marshes, the door's already open. That saves a few seconds. So the next part of the tutorial will be River of Souls. So I'm gonna cut it for now, but be sure to tune in for the next part.
Concordance erected one of the energy totems on its banks.